Game trade mechanics update, making it much easier for noobs to learn. Okay, this is this is a little bit aggressive. Last month, I made a video about Duper, and honestly, I had a lot of fun. So I decided to make a follow-up video because we have a new season, and I'm excited for it.
Okay, let's go.
But before we take a look at the season details, let's briefly go over why I believe Duper is unique, and it's definitely worth giving a shot. And luckily, everything is literally listed here. Number one, Duper is one of the few games that is actually a strategy game because every single game is different, it is unique, and every time you need to manage your resources, plan out your strategy, and decide if you want to be aggressive or more friendly. Like, there are a lot of things to do and there are a lot of things to decide. So this game is quite literally the definition of a strategy game. And number two, it is of course free to play. And as you can see, I'm not in an in-game client. There is no client actually. It's just a browser game. And this makes it very accessible because you can play it anywhere and anytime with your account. And if you want to try it out, link will be in the description. As I mentioned, you don't need to download anything. It's just a browser game, which is amazing. And number three, this is probably the most unique aspect about Duper because at first, this is going to be the least important thing for you. But once you start evolve from a casual player to a hardcore player, this is going to be the most important thing because in Duper, you can wager and you can earn. I will get into the details of it when we discussed everything about the new season. And finally, this is probably for me at least the most important thing because I'm not 18 years old, I don't have all the time in the world, so I need a game that I can play at my own pace, and Duper doesn't force you to do anything. You can literally play at your own pace. You can play beginner games, casual games, you can play against AI, or if you do have a lot of time and experience, but it's going to take a little bit because you need to get used to it. As I said, it is a unique game, but after you pass that threshold, you'll be able to play ranked games, and that is when the actual fun begins. Now, this is why I think Duper, honestly, is unique and definitely worth a shot. And now, let's take a look at the season details. Right, first of all, let's talk about the season pass. Now, we have the gold one and the platinum one. We will talk about the details, but first, let's take a look at the gold one and see what this pass grants us. As you can see at the bottom, we can get up to 60,000 sparks from this pass. And if you guys don't know, 60,000 sparks equals 60 USD, which is amazing because if you look at the ranked mode, this guy so far earned $129. He's playing a super fun game. He's obviously so good at it and he can make money from it. It is amazing. And looking at the quest details with the pass, as you can see, there is nothing forced. Like, everything in here is something that you would do in the game anyway. So all you need to do is just play the game, play it on casual, play it on rank, but no, don't play it on ranked at first because the stake is actual Ethereum. So play some casuals, make sure that you got the grasp of the game, and then start trying some ranks. But if you just take a look at the details, for example, this one, still a player's research center before its talent arrives. So these are the things that, yes, you need to pay attention. Maybe you wouldn't do normally, but eventually you will do it. So I don't think it's going to be a problem to complete these quests and in return get a bunch of sparks. Now, looking at the platinum and the gold, can raise in games and sell sparks during the season. As I've already told you, unlock quests that provide 60,000 sparks, which equals $60. Weekly 300 sparks immediately. Casual game protection. I think this is going to be really good when you first start the game because it's not going to be as frustrating, because what happens is every 5 casual losses gives a raffle for up to 120 sparks. So at least you are getting a little compensation and you are going to be eligible for Duper Bowl. More on this soon. Now, comparing this to platinum, yes, as you can see, immediately there are a lot more benefits. Milestone rewards, total $100 equivalent. You get weekly 5 gifted chips, exclusive Duper stickers. As you can see, like, these are so good because the thing is though, in these type of strategy games, when you are interacting with other players, these stickers or these emojis, they are not just cosmetics. You can actually use this to trigger your opponent, right? To get into their mind. So I would say, even though at first glance they look like fun cosmetics, you should certainly use them to play mind games against your opponents because ranked games in Duper, let's say they are sweaty. And here you can also see your milestones. Now, in my opinion, between the gold and platinum, me personally, I will get the gold one because I don't feel that confident. I don't think that I need the ranked game protection. I prefer to have casual game protection because I first need to get a lot of experience, understand pretty much everything about the game before I start playing and using my Ethereum in ranked games. I mean, I know when I keep saying play a lot of casual games before you start playing ranked games, maybe it makes the ranked games a little bit scary, but again, if we take a look at the leaderboard, and this was just for this season, which recently started, if we take a look at all time, as you can see, this guy, for example, Corwin98, so far, he earned 4.4 thousand US dollars, which is crazy. Like, these guys means business. So ranked game mode is pretty sweaty. As I said, you first need to have a lot of confidence, play a lot of casuals, and then switch to rank mode, but definitely give it a shot. And also, I forgot to mention that, but all you need to do is play 3 casual games, and at the end of it, you will be able to claim 1,500 sparks, which equals 15 US dollars, and you are getting it for doing pretty much nothing, like just 3 casual games. And as you can see, it is live now. It's always live between 5 p.m. and 4 p.m. daily, so make sure to play those casuals and claim your 1,500 sparks, which will give you a good head start. And also, we can take a look at the major updates with the new season. Let's click on it. Launch an abstract chain with added incentives for gameplay. I guess this is pretty huge. Game trade mechanics update, making it much easier for noobs to learn. Okay, this is this is a little bit aggressive. I mean, maybe say beginners. They just straight up call us noobs. Okay. Improved visuals, additional benefit for pass owners such as Duper stickers in chat. We already talked about this. Emblems are now NFTs. Okay. We now got the option to play ranked games with chips, which is good. 1 chip is 1 USD. Cheater deterrence, loot boxes, Duper Bowl is back, play and get qualified. And at the end of it, it directs us to quick start page. Like, this page is pretty good. I will also have this one linked in the description because this video right here from NA Rank 1 Teamfight Tactics player is going to help you a lot with the Duper, but there's also a lot of information that you can read and learn. And if you go down a little bit, you can see the exact comparison between gold and platinum passes. As I said, you decided yourself, but for your first pass, I prefer gold. And after that, when you're focusing on rank, then you can switch to platinum pass. And I forgot to mention that, but every new player starts with 100 sparks, which means that you will have your sparks to play your casual games. But on top of that, the first 3 casuals are on the house anyway. So your first 3 games, it's on the house. You're going to get 100 sparks for free. And on top of it, when you play those casual games from the thing that I just showed you a couple of minutes ago, you're going to get 1,500 sparks. So you will have everything that you need to get started with Duper. And last but not least, we have Duper Bowl. This is basically the grand finale of the season, where the titans of the game go head to head, clash against each other. And the prize is $10,000 plus total prize pool, where a large portion is sponsored by Duper Team. Shout out to the whole team. If you want to play Duper, check the link in the description or pinned comment. As I said, you don't need to download anything. It's a browser game, so it should only take you like a few seconds to try it out. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.